just want to make sure everything is alright. Alright. It's looking like everything is alright now. We had a little technical difficulties. How's everybody doing? Sorry for the delay. It was a little crazy mix-up. How's everybody doing? Sorry for the delay. It was a little crazy little mix-up. Okay. Make sure that this is okay. Alright. Now we EA Sports. Now we EA Sports. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is working. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright. Extra base hit. Turn this up.
There we go, kid. And a base hit right there. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. And now, David Bodie.
How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
3-1 pitch. And ball four.
Ball
Two
four,
aboard.
pick your base.
And the next batter, Aaron Bracho.
How you doing?
Here's the payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
You mess up, I'm gonna get it. How you doing?
And now it's going to be Alex Freeland.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
The right-handed reliever. Skips in and
That pitcher, they need
excellent work
another
to
pitcher.
hold that one close. Could have been
That's two
dangerous.
back-to-back.
Swing lifted to left field. Pomares
I'm going for it.
makes the call and the grab. Runner tags for home. Throw off line.
Safe.
Runner scores. It's 2-zip.
Yeah.
This is baseball 101 right here. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Get the ball in the air to the outfield and get the sac fly. 1 out and a runner at second. Now it's the right fielder,
Flip that.
John Crosby.
Let's get it.
Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Muscles that one out the opposite way. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
Clip that.
So he keeps the hot stretch going by homering in a 4th straight game. He's on some kind of tear. That's easy power he's showing up there. Hammered that one up over the wall in the opposite gap, and that is rare territory. Not many hitters with the pop to do that. Great swing. So up next, Vaughn Brown.
No, it's a home run.
0-2, and the delivery. Now a fly ball to right center. That's pretty deep. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We're headed to the 8th. Oklahoma City on top, 5-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. Crosby, he's already homered in this ball game. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna
Again.
carry. It's out of here.
Again.
A solo blast. Second home run of the game. And they add
That
on.
pitcher sucks.
It's
I need
6-4.
another pitcher.
It's never a bad thing adding some insurance runs, and that home run helped them do just that. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Runner at first. Next up for the River Cats, Matt
Hold it
Higgins.
together, guys. Hold it together.
Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that's the ball game.
And that's the game.
Oklahoma City end their 5-game losing.
Because we lost that first game. No doubt about it. We lost that first game.
John Crosby, fresh off an impressive 2-home-run performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Sacramento River Cats. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. One down. Christian Koss digs in now. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Now a flare off the bat. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. That's a nice swing for the automatic double there. He gets to just amble into second base and wait for his teammate to drive him in. Top half of the second from Sacramento. Crosby blasted a pair of homers in his last game. Wallops this one out towards right center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Great swing on that one. Loud contact coming off the bat, and he's rewarded with the automatic double. Nice productive at bat. David Bodie now at the plate.
Hey, your turn now. No one better.
No outs and a runner on second.
Come on, Mason.
Fly ball, right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And makes it up to third with one away.
I'm using my speed.
The catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Runner at third and one gone. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Come on, 2-2 now. In the dirt, but blocked. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish.
Come on.
Now the payoff pitch. In the air to the right. This one pretty far back. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. The relay to the plate. Not in time, and the run scores.
I ain't waiting on
It's
y'all.
2-1.
I ain't waiting.
Nice team-first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate.
I'm getting all the
Today's
points I
action is
can.
brought to you by Ralph's Weasel Emporium. If you've got mustelids, Ralph's is a must. That's down, one hops off the wall. Now he turns for second. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us right here. Nice.
Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. One run comes across. Hung up in a rundown now. Also in to score. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Man.
One gone.
I didn't
runner at
turn the
first. And now the right
camera in
fielder,
time.
John
Thank
Crosby.
you for that. How you doing, Stephanie?
Bash down the right
Too
side,
late.
but foul. The 0-1. Rips that to right.
Too early.
2 down.
Too late.
Nobody on with 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, John Crosby.
Crosby.
How you doing today?
Fouled off down the right
Shit.
side.
All right, I gotta get focused. Come on.
The 0-1 offering.
Nice rip.
And that's ripped for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Runner on the go. This one misses.
That's outside.
Throws. Staying aggressive even with the
Speed.
5-run lead. This is really a reflection of the modern game
Speed.
where lineups can pile up the runs in a hurry.
That speed. Hauling.
One out with a runner at second.
Clip that.
That one to first. Higgins. And steps on the bag for the out.
Now back to the catcher. Dalton.
Digging in for the Comets, Dalton Rushing. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that
Come
one.
on, bro.
So
You them saggy ass damn outfit on. Always striking
two
out.
gone and the bases loaded. Digging in for the River Cats, Luis Matos. Ground ball, this one should do it. Whips it to first. That'll end the evening's action.
Yeah,
Crosby was just terrific for them in the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases. He was a difference maker for them in this one.
Keep it going.
John Crosby with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today?
You
It's the
damn
Oklahoma
right,
City
Ken.
Comets
Yes,
and the
sir.
Sacramento River Cats.
Yes,
First pitch
sir.
coming your way next. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Oslavis Basabe. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. Well struck, right field. And it hits the fence. Around first, hustling for 2. Chance at a triple. Relay throw to third. The tag out.
That's what you get.
Nice hitting by the batter,
That's
but
what
you
you
have
get.
to be smarter on the bases than that. Stay at second. Be happy with the leadoff double. Getting thrown out at third just erases the opportunity
what
for
you
you and your
get.
teammates.
The right fielder.
Is kudzu driving you crazy?
good?
Are creeping figs driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack and Slash Landscaping today. There to make the catch.
Oh man.
Back to the top of the order here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Oslavis Basabe.
Wasn't a good
Here's the
swing.
2-2. That one out to right.
Damn it.
Dives, but it kicks off the glove.
2-2.
Gets on base and keeps it going. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Next up for the Comets, John Crosby. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. It's a one-hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's 2-2.
RBI. It's tied up.
And with that knock, he advances the hitting streak to 10 games. Quite the run he's on right now, really seeing the ball well. In the air, right field. Flashes the leather on the running catch.
Should have ran through. It was too close.
The batter, the catcher, Dalton.
Here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. Runner at second, 2 down.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
On the ground, right side, Auerbach. Whips it to first. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. They get 2 and draw even again. We're midway through the 4th. We're tied in this one, 2-2. Two away and a runner at first. Matt Higgins, the next to hit.
Let's go. What's up, everybody?
Has some trouble with it. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Can't fault the infielder on a ball hit that hard. I know I'd be ruling it a base hit if I were doing the official scorer's job.
Hey, had a home run this whole game. Let's see.
Swings and sends a laser to right. Pulls it in, there's one away. Clearly ready to swing the bat starting off this inning. Tough break with the line out, but a really nice cut. One away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at first. And the 0-1 now. Liner, base hit. Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw.
Out of there.
Out!
What you think you was doing, good?
Crosby getting ready to hit.
Hey,
1 for 3.
better right here.
Came through in the clutch earlier in this one, and
Yeah,
I'd
I'm the
love
one
to
that
see a
tied it.
similar
I
approach
might
here.
get
Stay
shit
up the
since
middle
then.
and try to get the barrel on
Come
the
on.
ball.
Alright. I'm gonna try to go for this home run again. Come on. Monet, how you doing?
A frozen rope.
Ah, come on, right to him.
And that's the third out. One left.
Oh, man.
One down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Swing, and now a flare down the right field line. And that falls for a base hit. There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Not the hardest hit ball of his career, but got enough behind it to knock it into the outfield
What do we, no outs.
for a base hit. You'll take that every time.
No outs.
Full count.
This one's in the dirt. Runner holds tight. It's a
Remy,
full
thank
count.
you for that.
Hey,
How you
clutch
doing?
up for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
3-2 now. Grounder left side. BR on the run, spinning throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. 1 out.
You got 1 out.
And the
Don't
potential
need a double
go-ahead
play.
run is
So
at
I need
second.
you to knock that damn thing all the way to the wall so I can run home. So we can win.
Now a flare off the bat.
Oh,
That's a
pretty good.
hit.
That's all right.
In at second with a 1-out double. And they play it safe, holding him at third. Here in extras, every out is, of course, so critical, but so is every single run. So I wonder if this is a decision they'll come to regret. Lifted in the air to right center. Pretty deep.
Yeah, I'm scoring, too.
Brings it in for the out. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. And they lead it in the 10th. Lefty's still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen. On the ground to third, this should do it. And that's the ball
I
game.
made all the damn scoring things.
This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. John Crosby, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Sacramento River Cats. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the right fielder, John Crosby.
Get this money.
Crosby.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One away. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion.
Come on. Let's go to a little power this time. Nope.
Hard hit left side. To first.
He's out.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they make short work of them there. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. We're all tied, 0-0. Runner at third with one gone in the inning. Javier Vaz will hit next. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Fly ball out to right. Crosby makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. Safe at home. We're tied at 1.
Come on.
This broadcast is sponsored by Hack and Slash Landscaping. Cutting your lawn.
Oh,
This
that was
one swung
beautiful.
on. Hit very well. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Nice.
And that hitting streak he's on grows with that knock, now up to 11 games. Starting to really generate some momentum here. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this going. So digging in, Jordan Thompson.
Now that is Jordan Thompson.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rolls away a little bit. And a fine job keeping it close right there. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. Base hit! Runner around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead.
Gotta drop the
It's an
ball.
RBI
I'm
single.
going.
It's 2-1.
Gotta drop
All set
the
for the start of
ball.
this inning.
I'm
Stepping to
going.
the plate for Oklahoma City, John Crosby. Jelly, the tall righty, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Strike one. Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching. Line drive. Nice grab. That may have turned the game right there. High leverage spot, a frozen rope off the bat, and a critical catch for the out.
That's
Trying to
actually
eke
nice.
out at least one run and send this ball game to extras. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. This one is over. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. John Crosby getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising start. All right, ready to go here. Now up, John Crosby.
Right fielder. John Crosby.
Swing and a drive.
Come on, ball. Get up, get out.
It's off the wall. He turns and heads for second. Starts
Have a
the
better-
afternoon
better,
off right with
you
a
know,
double.
chance without it being all
And he
rainy.
keeps swinging a hot bat.
Without
Some
it being
really
all
good games
raining.
lately. Not much to nitpick about that swing. 106 miles per hour on the exit velocity. That ball was simply scorched. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Thompson. Swing, ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time.
So it's one out.
One out, runner at second base. Michael Conforto now at the plate.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. You go.
1-1.
In the dirt, but blocked.
Dream, thank you for that. How you doing?
Now this is belted to right. This ball's carrying. Snags it on the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Come on. All you gotta do is hit it out there and I'm scoring.
And now the first baseman, Ryan
What's up?
Ward.
How you doing?
Your turn. Drive him in right now.
Fly to left. Pomares settles under it. And that is out number 3. One runner on base. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Still nothing. Runner at second here and one away. Crosby led off this game with a double. And that one hammered. It's got a chance. And that one's off the wall. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead.
Doubles,
In
two
safely with a
doubles.
double, second of the day. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. Smoked it into the gap, just not quite the right swing to put it over the wall. Good result anyway. Man at second, one away. Jordan Thompson digs in now. We're here in the top half of the third. 1 run in the inning so far. Up the middle, Koss. Whips it to first. And 2 away now. Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Just knocking in the middle, all the way to the...
Now here's the 0-2. That's a base hit as a run scores.
That hit was puny.
Now batting, number 6, Ryan.
Back to the top of the order here. Crosby, the next to hit. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. And a base hit right there. Coming to the plate. Comes in to score. Rode a second, not in time. He's there easily. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Man at second here with 2 away. Jordan Thompson will hit next. The 0-1. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline and the run scores. And the lead is up to 5. We head back to the top of the lineup. Crosby getting ready to hit. And he's 3 for 3 with 3 doubles. Puts it in the air to center. And there's 2 down.
It cursed me.
Now batting, shortstop, Jordan.
To the top of the order we go. Now, John Crosby.
Crosby.
This one to right. And that's the end of the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We've got the last half. Here's the third baseman, David Villar.
One out.
Swing and a rocket. Going back pretty deep. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, going for third. The relay throw.
Get him out.
The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
What you thinking, good? What you thinking, good? What you thinking, good?
Bases are empty with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Luis Matos. And here's the 0-2. Skied to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be...
Fielding, reaction, durability.
John Crosby getting locked in, leading his squad in. Now it's the right fielder, John Crosby. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Hard liner. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Round second headed for third. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
We got these doubles on lock.
That hit makes it a baker's dozen games in a row for him with a knock, and he's really starting to cook at the plate. You can bet that the rest of the team has taken notice, and so have opposing pitchers. Dalton Rushing digs in now. No score here in the second inning.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your bait.
The second baseman, Aaron.
Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Aaron Bracho.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
The 0-1. Well struck, right field. One run comes in, hits the fence, also in to score. It looked for a second like he was a little out in front, but he did a great job to keep the hands back and swing through the ball. He's rewarded with a couple of RBIs. That one is absolutely pummeled. This one on its way. On the warning track and hauls it in. Never easy to hit a home run to center, but with the wind blowing out that way, he almost poked one out of here. Just not quite enough. This one is labeled. And that one's off the wall. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate.
Bro, you out here.
To the plate, and he's out.
I don't know what you was thinking.
That's a big-time no-no there. With one out, if you're going to try to score from first, it better be a stone-cold block that you'll be safe. Not sure if that's on the runner or the third base coach, but that is a missed opportunity.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Lifted in the air to right center. And that is out number 3. We're back here at the ballpark. We go to the 9th. And now the right fielder, John Crosby. This one lifted to center field. It's back. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. Line drive for a base hit. Coming to the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. Tie ball game. That is a big-time spot, and he came through. Bottom of the 9th, chance to tie it up. That can get to some hitters. But he stayed focused, delivered the RBI single, and now grounds this one to short. Goes to first, safe, and there are runners at the corners now.
Why are you taking 1,000
They're
years
still
to throw the
in
ball,
this one
bro?
by the skin of their teeth. The infield single might give them a bit of oxygen here. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, number 77. Liner to right.
Oh, shit.
And a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score 2. Safely into third. It's a 2-out triple, and they've got a chance to take the lead. Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. This next at bat looms very large. We're back here at the ballpark, and now John Crosby. The plan should be to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Let's go. Let's go.
Puts this one in the air down the line, and that is a
Late,
foul
and that
ball.
was low.
The 0-1.
Clutch up right here, kid.
Late swing, fouled
Lady
off. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Well struck, out to left.
That may be a home run.
And
Yeah!
it's gone. That should fire up the dugout. A 2-run blast.
Lucky this
And
wasn't
they take
the bottom.
lead. It's 7-5.
This would have been the bottom of the, what is this? The bottom of the what?
That pitcher's got to be feeling sick out there. The one thing they had to avoid, and a homer puts them behind.
I can't even see what this is. Lucky wasn't the bottom of the level, because
On 0-2, you cannot allow yourself to get beat as a pitcher. He absolutely made a mistake there. That pitch was too hittable, and he didn't miss at the plate. 2
let's
down
get
and
him
a
outta
runner
here.
at second base. Here's the second baseman, Logan. Line to right for a base hit, and here comes the runner. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Comes in to score. Now around
Bro,
second
what
and digging
are you
for 3.
doing? You just sitting over there chilling.
Now coming up to the dish
This
for
game
Las
is lasting way too
Vegas,
long.
Denzel
cuz.
Clark. Ground ball, this one should do it. And that's the ball game.
Damn.
Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Great effort at the plate. John Crosby was made for this moment. Can he dazzle the crowd once again? Stick around and find out.
Come on.
It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Las Vegas Aviators. First pitch coming your way next. Crosby now at the plate. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. Crosby hit a homer in his most recent game.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us. Let's go, Vegas. Come on, Vegas.
Lance runners.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate.
I'm gonna go
Runner
third.
scores, and they have the lead. Throw cut off to third. The tag out.
Oh well. I tried.
Came around first thinking he'd have a good shot at 3, but superb work in the outfield to
some more-
track
I need
it
some more
down.
base
Had a great
aggressive
relay
running.
to get the out. In hindsight, he should have stopped at second. Back there. It falls, and now it looks like extra bases. In with a double makes
Stop
it
it
2
on
on the
second this
night.
time.
And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Got a first pitch fastball he could handle, and he really ripped it. One out, runner at second base. Dalton Rushing, the next to hit.
Hey, I need you right here. Come on, kid, let's go.
And the 0-1 now. In the dirt, but blocked. The 1-1 offering. Lifted in the air, right field. Going back pretty deep. Makes the call and the grab. Runner tags at second. Up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up to third safely.
Runner at third and 2 out. Aaron Bracho getting ready to hit. On the ground. That's a base hit as a run scores.
One thing we're going to do
Tallies
is
a
get
run and
these
earns the RBI.
RBIs.
That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. That one out to right. Fair ball. He turns and heads for second. Chance at a 3-bagger. The relay throw. Throw pulls him off the bat, and he's safe. He's got some impressive wrist strength to be able to pull a ball on the outer half that hard. Not many hitters can do that. One down. John Crosby digs in now. Crosby measures 6'4", just 21 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games.
Damn it.
Hard hit left side. And plenty of time to first.
Now batting, catcher Dalton Rushing.
John Crosby now at the plate. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. This one is labeled. That one's carrying. Out of
Oh,
here.
yeah. I heard that one. I knew that one was gone.
Crushes that one to center field. A 3-run home run. And they add to their lead. It's 7-2. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Bases are empty with 2 away. Next up for the Aviators,
2 away.
number
Let's
18.
finish this off.
And what a play! Ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
John Crosby is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today.
Like dazzle.
It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Now it's the right fielder, John Crosby. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Hey, clutch up right here. Clutch up.
Line drive. Dives but can't make the catch. Lead runner turns at second. To third, tag, out.
I don't know what you was thinking. I didn't even try to attempt to go to second.
Next up for the
thinking?
Comets,
Who was
Aaron
that?
Bracho.
Aaron Bracho.
Hey, no one better. Clutch up right here.
Fly ball out to right. Cortez gets there under it. 2 away now. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Now at the dish, Alex Freeland. Now here's the 0-2. Harris. Play made. That ends the inning. So it's no runs. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. Crosby, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hard hit for a base hit. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead.
RBI.
It's an RBI single.
RBI.
1-0. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Nobody out, first and second here. Now it's the second baseman, Aaron Bracho. 1-2 offered.
Bracho.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. If you want your soda with a little extra crunch, reach for a cold can of Big Kale, a refreshing way to wash down a hot dog at the ballpark. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a rocket. It's pretty deep. That one's gone. Rockets one to right. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. That makes it 3 straight games with a homer for him. I hope he's enjoying this run because it doesn't happen all that often. We know he's got the approach to use the whole field, and that apparently extends to power hitting. That's a big swing to go the opposite way for the homer. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Carlos Cortez. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Up the right field line, and that's a base hit. Top of the 7th here, leading off, John Crosby. So easy to look at the big contributors in this lineup, but this has been a strong producer all season long.
Let's get it.
Rips that to right. 1 away. Clearly ready to swing the bat starting off this inning. Tough break with the line out, but a really nice cut. Crosby in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a drive.
That may be out
It's
here.
back there.
Get out of here.
Yep.
And that one is out of here.
Done again.
A
Done
2-run
again.
shot.
Done
His second
again.
of the
Done
night.
again.
And they add
Done
on.
again.
It's an
Done again.
11-5 ball game. What a swing he put on that one, sending it over the wall in the opposite field gap. It takes a lot of power to hit it out in that territory. If he can repeat that swing, look out. So 2 on and 2 out. And here is TJ Schofield Sam. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Right side, and this might do it. That'll end the evening's action.
3,000 years to throw the ball. Jeez.
Always great to see a player as locked in as he was.
Are y'all gonna make me play the whole season, or can I go to the show now? Cause I mean, like, for a new home run motion. Let's see. Let's see. 10. Kind of like 10. I like 11. Ten, 11. 10, 11. 10, 11. 18. 19. 10, 11, 19. Ten, 11, 19. Alright, let's go with the 19. Alright. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
John Crosby has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the Las Vegas Aviators and the Oklahoma City Comets. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Now it's the right fielder, John Crosby. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one.
Sure do, kid.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
That's in for a strike. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter. And that one hammered. It's carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. Tags up from second, heads to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. 2 outs, bases empty.
Let's go ahead and go for it. Damn it.
Smash to the left side. Out number 3. So they go quietly here. We move on to inning number 4. Las Vegas ahead in this game, 2-1. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Colby Thomas. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one down the line. Fair ball. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. 1 out and the bases are empty. John Crosby will hit next. Crook has been excellent in this ballgame. This one's smoked out to left.
Damn,
And there's 2 down.
Right to him. Come on.
Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Shane McGuire. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runners around second. The relay, safe. And the go-ahead runs at third. What a fantastic example of rising to the challenge in a big spot. At this point, I don't know where you can throw him a pitch that you know won't get hit. That one was well out of the zone, and he still squared it up for the nut. This one is labeled. That one-off's against the fence. In at second with a 1-out double. Stepping in, David Bodie.
Third baseman, David Bodie.
Looking good. No one better up there.
And now the 1-2. Grounds this one to short. Hernandez. On to first. And there's 2 away.
2 outs.
So a man at third, 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Dalton Rushing. Out to short. And that's a base hit. Into score from third. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Wallops this one out towards right center. And there's 2 down. Digging in for the Comets, Jordan Thompson.
Come on, bro. Let's tie it up.
Ground ball, this one should do it. On to first, ball game.
Okay.
He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but John Crosby has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting. 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Digging in for the Aviators, TJ Schofield Sam. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball to right. Crosby drifting towards this one. And that's that. So it's no. And now the right fielder, John Crosby. A lot of clutch hitting recently, averaging more than 2 RBI per game in the last 10. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. This ball's carrying. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! It just got out of here. And now they're out front. It's 4-0. A very efficient homer in this spot. Got a juicy offering on the first pitch and didn't miss.
My boy called for it earlier, and I did it.
What a job he did to swing the momentum in this ballgame. He recognized the opportunity with the bases loaded and didn't get too greedy. He just waited for a pitch he could handle and punished it to put his team in the lead. Take your small business to the next level with better chemistry by calling the fine folks at NARF. If you want to know how they'll do it, why are you asking so many questions, fella? Line drive, and that's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2.
Get him out of here.
Relay throw to second. Not in time. He's safe. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. Back up the mid. Oh, it gets the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though. And they do get the third out of the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no error.
I hit the damn pitcher.
And a runner left.
Hit him right in the back. Bam! Bam! Right in the trap. I know that shit hurt.
Bases are empty with two
Damn.
away. Now, Daniel Susak. This one to right. And it drops in.
Now batting.
Next up for the Comets, John Crosby. And he came through with a grand slam back in the first inning. Quite a way to make a splash early in this ballgame.
Yep.
This one crushed to center. No doubt about it. Out of here.
Another one. Bam, 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 bam. And that was my
A two-run shot.
my new
Is second of the
animation
night.
too.
And they add on. It's 6-0.
Let's get it.
That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Nobody on with one out. Now it's the right fielder, John Crosby. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for three.
I tried it.
He came around first
I
thinking he'd
don't
have a
care.
good shot
I'm
at three,
gonna
but
try it.
superb
We
work in
already
the
up by
outfield to
8.
track it down, then a great relay to get the out. In hindsight, he should have stopped at second. Ground ball to short. This should do it.
This game is over with.
On to first. Ball game. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver.
Done dilly. Done dilly. Done dilly. Done dilly.
John Crosby, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. We're in the bottom of the first. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, John Crosby. Next one's popped in the air into right. There's one down.
Get me out of Oklahoma.
Back to the top
I
of the
want
order
to
here.
go
Coming up to the
LA.
dish for Oklahoma City, John Crosby. Big game at the plate last night. Knocked in 6 runs. Sharp grounder, and it gets through for a base hit.
We better not try to run the third.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Digging in for the Comets, Jordan Thompson. And now the 3-1 pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Number 23.
Now up, Michael Conforto.
Come on, Michael.
The 2-2.
Hey, way to
Line, and that's a base knock. One run comes in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. Two away as one comes across. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. And a nice job there to keep the hands tight to the body. Otherwise, he would have had no shot of flaring that one into left and bringing home that run. To third, that's a base hit. One run's in. Now the second run crosses the plate. 3-0.
Bro, you going for 3?
Tag, and he's out at the plate. That stops the bleeding.
Thinking about.
2 outs, runner on first base. John
going for
Crosby,
glory.
the next to hit. 1 for 2.
Yeah, you got
Base
that
hit,
one.
right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2
He
on
was
with
going
2
for
outs.
glory with that one, man.
Jordan Thompson getting ready to hit.
Third baseman.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. First and second, 2 down.
Hey, on the ropes. Drive him in. Let's go. Here we go.
Softly hit to third. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. But 2 runs. For more than a century, Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance has been protecting herds across the country. Find out what they can do for you today. That one gets down for a hit. We head back to the top of the order. John Crosby digs in now. In the air to center. Clark in position. And the inning is
I
over.
can literally feel and sound and hear like when it's not going to be working.
Digging in, Colby Halter.
Second baseman, Colby Halter.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard.
One.
Hit to the left
One.
side. This should be it. On to first. Ball game. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
John Crosby is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Sugarland Space Cowboys and the one down. Next up for the Space Cowboys, Zach Cole. That one out to right. It falls in, and that's a knock. Large Lad Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. If you can eat 3 in one sitting, they'll put your picture on the wall. John Crosby, stepping in, currently a top 10 prospect in all of minor league baseball. A lot of interest in seeing today's performance. And he keeps swinging a hot bat some really good games lately. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. And now, Austin Barnes.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
The 0-1. Grounder might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. To first, double play, nicely done. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. This one in the air to right. that one gets down for a hit. I don't think he could have placed that one any better if he had walked into the outfield and set it down. That one was in the perfect spot to drop in for a hit. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. That's a leadoff double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. And here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner in scoring position, nobody out.
2 balls.
In the dirt, but blocked.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
Kicks and delivers. Inside, almost got the hitter. That'll back him up a bit. In the air to the right, Corona. And there's one down. One out, runner at second base. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, number 31. Now the payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And another walk. He needs to find his control fast.
Should have ran
Here's
home.
the
That was
second
what the hell I
baseman,
was
Alex
thinking.
Freeland. Got the strikeout looking. Huge K there. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Josue De Paula.
Try, kid.
The designated hitter, Josue.
And now the 1-2. Line drive for a base hit. One runs in. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline.
No, he's safe.
Nice.
One out and the base is empty.
Shit.
In the air, right field. And that drops foul. Base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Runner at first. Digging in for the Comets, Austin Barnes. That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. That was not pretty. 4-pitch walk, and the batter wasn't going to do him any favors and swing at an obvious ball. Next up for the Comets, number 31.
Hey, your turn. Drive man, huh? Find a barrel.
The 1-1 offering.
Nice hit.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Dope. What are you doing?
Now a relay to third. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Here's the catcher, Joe Hudson. The Space Cowboys with the tying run at the dish. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The relay, safe. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Oh, and now this one is crushed way back there, and it is gone.
Done deal.
Made them pay for that one. Home run
Done.
number 40 on the year. And they add on. It's 5-2. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. That home run will certainly get some extra high fives in the dugout. It's number 40 for him. Maybe 8 high fives.
Right fielder.
One out and runners at first and second. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, John Crosby. This one is labeled. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. One run is in, and here comes the runner. The relay to the plate. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Yeah, buddy.
And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box.
Every time I
And here's the catcher,
get
Austin
my
Barnes.
hands on the plate. Done.
1 ball, 1 strike. Skies it to right field.
I'm going.
Makes the play. Runner tags at second.
I'm going.
Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, center fielder, Jose.
2 out and a runner in scoring position. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, number 31. The 0-1 offering. On the ground to the left, DeZenzo. Play made, that ends the inning. 3 runs.
This game over with anyway.
So digging in, Kennedy Corona.
2 outs.
Karros is just 1 strike away. Out to short, over to pick it up. That'll end the evening's action. Crosby, with his 40th homer of the season in this game, still racking up the long balls. The crowd knows when he comes to the plate, there's a decent chance he'll launch one out of here. You can bet that evaluators are drooling over his
Hit
power
your
ability.
way. You will see. Knocking him out the park. Let's get it. Go ahead and call me up, because I'm ready.
John Crosby with
Look at
5
him.
hits last time out.
All
Simply
the grind.
amazing. All eyes on this standout prospect today.
Get some of that hot dog. I'm hungry. It's a long
It's the
bus ride.
Sugarland Space Cowboys and the Oklahoma. So up next, John Crosby,
Extra relish
5 for
on.
5 yesterday. A fun watch in that one. Hit hard on the ground to short.
Perfect,
Throw
but
to first in time.
not perfect enough.
Runner at first with 1 gone. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jacob Melton. Line drive for a base hit to
here we
right
go.
center.
Relay,
Lead
relay.
runner turns at second. Here comes
Damn
the
it.
throw. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
All right, I need to
A
get
hard
that
liner
up.
into the gap like that shows you that everything is working really well with your swing. Pretty tough to have that kind of
Not the
contact
punch
if you're not
accuracy and
executing
the-
well in all
I can
phases.
see. Let's see this. Come on. Let's get it.
Hit hard on a line. And that's the end of the inning.
They on top of it today, boy. Oh.
2 away, and the bases are loaded. Next to hit, John Crosby.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Wallops this one out towards right center. And it's
Oh,
into
yeah,
the
I'm going
gap.
for my double.
1 run comes in. Now the second run crosses the plate.
Nope, nope,
In
nope.
to score from first.
Woo.
And once again, he collects a knock and extends his hitting streak another game.
Almost got
There's a
caught.
little extra buzz in the
Almost,
stands
dude.
for his games these days. And to be fair, there's a little extra buzz in the press box, too. Hard not to get excited over the run he's on. 2 down and a runner at second base. Next up, the designated hitter, Eddie Rosario.
He came up
1-2
from the
pitch.
double A's.
And that one hammered.
Go, Mo, go.
It's back there. And it
That's
is
my
gone.
dog. He came up from the double
Leaves the
A's. I was
yard to
wondering what was
right.
taking his
A
ass so
2-run
long.
shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
Finally joined me up here. Came up here
That
and hit a
swing
home
is
run.
one he's been hunting for a while now. What a load off his back to hit that first homer of the year.
Exactly.
Digging
Shit.
in for the Comets, John Crosby, 1 for 3.
He was good in the double A. I came up here and I was by myself. Damn it.
Hard hit left side.
Man.
There with plenty of time, inning over. Nothing across here this half through 8 full. We're all tied up, 5-5.
All right, come on. All tied
1
up.
down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Come on, Aaron. You got 0-2. Do something with it.
Pulls it in, 2 away. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field.
Michael, come on.
Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit.
Michael,
Sometimes
what's up?
that's how it
What's
goes. Sky to left, and this should do it. game.
Damn it.
This game shows just why he's a key contributor.
Lose some, do you win some? We're going back and forth in this series, but make sure that they don't win this
John
next
Crosby with a remarkable run of late as he carries a 20-game hitting streak into this one.
one. Let's go.
This broadcast is sponsored by Blank's Disposal Services, specializing in unusual trash needs. Their white glove service means it'll be like nothing was ever
Damn it.
there. Crosby
He hit him
showing
right to
some
him, too.
real power recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Come on.
Nobody on and 2 outs. And now, Cooper Hummel. This one is labeled. That one's back there. It bangs off the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And it's a 2-out double.
Cut. Hurry it up.
It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Great job on the 0-2 count.
come on,
Clearly
dude.
recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut.
Damn.
Foul ball there.
Way early. Damn, I did that in a long time.
0-1, here's the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
1 out and the base is empty. This one is labeled.
Get up.
That's back. And it's out of here. Made the hurler pay for that one. A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. Tack
That
on
boy
one
good.
more
That's
to
what
his
he's
hitting
looking like. That
streak,
boy
and he
good.
does it in fine fashion with the
41.
dinger. He's clearly locked in right now. And he
don't
rounds
think
the
I,
bases in his very first trip to the plate. Way to go above and beyond.
I thought he was going to catch that. A bit too
1
late,
out and
kid.
2 on. Now the third baseman, Shea Whitcomb. This one to right.
Relay.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the
Dude
throw comes
was
in. Runner holds at
Fucking,
third.
bro. Damn.
Coming up to the dish for
I need
Oklahoma
speed
City,
like that.
John
He hit that
Crosby.
third plate
He's
and
already
that
homered
went
in this
out.
ball game. This one's hammered to left center.
That may
Well
be out of
struck.
here, too. I don't know.
It's a one-hopper
Give
off
me
the
an
wall.
RBI
Should
though.
be extra bases. Runner around third. Cut off. Throw to third. And he's out.
Yeah,
That
I
ends the
tried.
inning, but they do
You know
score
what
a
I'm
run.
saying? That's
Crosby
right.
getting ready to
I
hit.
got that
Runners
speed,
at the
though.
corners, nobody out. Defense will need to be sharp to keep them from crossing the plate.
I need that speed. Drive in runner. Let's get it. Yep.
And that's ripped for a base hit. The runner from third comes across as they
Yep.
get one back. It's an RBI single. It's
Nice little
10-4.
RBI.
And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box.
Have to wait a little
Here's the
bit.
catcher, Austin Barnes. Bodie on second, Crosby on at first with nobody out. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield
Batters
fly.
out.
Now batting, center fielder.
If I could have got to third,
Bravo.
I would have hit the.
Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, number 31.
I forgot what they call that when you hit every plate.
3-0 pitch. And that'll load the
Cycle,
bases.
that's what's called.
And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking him. Line drive. Makes the catch for the second out. Next up for the Comets, Josue De Paula.
Postway, you've been doing good. Come on, hit right in the middle, pause, and let somebody get a chance.
And the
Jeez,
3-1.
We are losing.
Ball
Thank you,
4,
mate.
and a run comes in to score. Next to hit, Jordan Thompson.
For the grand slam. Now, let me get back on plate.
Castro is just 1 strike away. Makes the catch, inning over. Crosby gave them a terrific effort, even in defeat. Had 3 hits, one of them a home.
Castro just messed it up, cuz.
John Crosby is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home. Digging in for the Comets, John Crosby collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
So we won, they won, and now they up right now. Come on.
Hey, clutch up right now.
And that is
Oh,
a
yeah.
towering blast to center field.
Oh, yeah.
Way out of here.
Oh, yeah. Done.
Blasted that one out of here. A 2-run blast. And we have a tie ball game.
Get up, coach. That was dope. Get up, coach. That was dope. What's up, chat? You liking what you
That
seeing?
was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was
I just got that new
entirely
animation,
too hittable.
too.
A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. One gone, runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, John Crosby.
The right fielder, John Crosby.
Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Round second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. But it's offline. The run will score.
I'm gonna have to
5-3
learn how to
now.
not swing on the first one every time.
And he's
cuz
clearly locked in after
when I
yet
get to the majors,
another
man, they
hit.
got this,
Really seeing the ball
they
well
got this
lately.
knuckleball
He's a threat every time he
this,
steps into the box.
this other baller they be
Man at
throwing.
second, one
and
away.
jeez,
Eddie
bro.
Rosario now at the plate.
They be doing. They be
Here
doing
comes the
some
0-2
crazy
pitch.
shit.
This one's in the dirt.
I was playing against
1-2 offering. Fly ball out to left field. Melton.
I think it was Cleveland.
And there's
or
2
something.
down.
The ball was like whoop, 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 and did a drop. And I kept striking out on that shit. I couldn't get it. Saved my life.
Runner at second here with 2 gone. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Dalton Rushing. In the air to left. And it falls. In at second with a 2-out double. Might have been a little late on that swing, but the up-the-middle
Fouled to
approach
do
prevented a
something.
rollover
Loose-
grounder, and it
loose
translated
pajamas
into
he
a
got
base
on.
hit. Nice job.
That was bad. Man.
Now here's the 0-2.
Horrible.
Grounder to short. Short. There in plenty of time, ends the inning.
Quick, too.
They get a run on. Nobody on with 1 out. Logan Cerny, the next to hit. And the 1-2. The other way. That's a hit. Makes the turn, heads for second base.
Get outta
The
here,
relay, the tag, and they cut him down, going
Outta
for 2.
here, brother.
An aggressive bit of base running there as he went for the
about
double,
this
but it
one.
cost him as he got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. A solo blast, his second of the night. And they add on.
Beautiful.
It's
I just
6-3.
love the way that sounded.
Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that.
Clip that. The way that sounded was magnificent. Chef's
That's a
kiss.
good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Digging in for the Comets, John Crosby. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. That one is absolutely pummeled. Way back there. And that one is out of here.
Holy moly.
crushes that one to center field. A 2-run shot. And they add to the lead. It's 8-3.
Killing it
He's
this
gone
game.
deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right
Yeah,
now.
I got my timing
Clearly
on
seeing
point
the
right
ball
now.
well.
Kind of feel my eyes getting kind of tired, so this ain't gonna last much
What
longer.
a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day.
Definitely don't.
I hope he's enjoying it. I know I am. Man on at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Short.
Short.
When I'm playing like this,
Ground
You
ball,
are
this
not
one
winning.
should do it. On to first, ball game.
you are not winning.
Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate.
When I'm playing like that, you are not winning, cuz.
John Crosby went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. Ready to go. Here's the center fielder, Quincy Hamilton.
Center fielder, Quincy Hamilton.
Line drive, that's a base hit. John Crosby will hit next. Very clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra cautious here. Bashes this one to deep left center. And it one-hops the wall. Coming around third. He'll score 2.
Nice little RBIs.
So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately.
Rosario, come
It
on.
always seems like he comes up to the dish with
Come
a
on,
plan
dog.
of attack, and it's clearly been working. Oh, and it's a wild pitch. Still just 1 out here in the inning.
Sorry, come on.
A frozen rope. And there's 2 away.
Counting on you, dog. You're messing up.
Dalton rushing, getting ready to hit.
Come on.
Runner at second with 2 down. Popped up right side. They limit the damage here. 3 runs.
Oh, that was all in the first?
So digging
Damn.
in, Cesar Salazar. The 2-2. Swing and a liner into right field. Makes the grab. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now the right fielder, John Crosby, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Grounds this one up the middle. Stops it on a slide. Throws to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now it's
Man,
the
if you had a
right
little bit
fielder,
more
John
stank, a little
Crosby.
bit more
Drove in
speed.
2 runs on a double back in the first. 1 for 2 so far.
Get there.
Line drive, that's a base knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. Now a
RBI
3-run
single.
lead,
That's
7
what
to
I'm
4.
talking about.
And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he
Come on,
steps into the
Rosario.
box. Rolls away a little bit.
Almost.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up. You're next.
1-2, here's the pitch. Popped in the air, left field. Melton. 1 away.
Rosario been playing a long time. You see that damn record. 169 home runs, over 1,000 hits. He's been in
1
the
gone and a
Double A
runner
for
on
a
at
long
first.
time,
Next
so
up for the Comets, Dalton rushing.
he's pretty good. We just gotta get his damn
Rushing
shit
measures
together.
6'1", 23 years old. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. On the ground to second, might be two. Spin throw, that's one. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning.
Trying to be all fancy. Still losing.
And now it's going to be John Crosby. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. Ripped into center for a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. First and second, one away. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Eddie Rosario.
Show him why you here, Eddie.
Out to short. And there's a hit. Coming to the plate. Here's the throw.
RBI.
It's offline and the run scores. And they're up by 4. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Back-to-back RBIs.
1-1 pitch now. To the right side. Slings to second. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. Today's game is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. If your livestock success is moving down, you need MCCI. Now a fly ball to right center. It's pretty deep. Hauls it in for the out. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall.
They did that to me so many
2 away
times.
here, nobody on. The batter now, Cesar Salazar.
I'm gonna chase that whole thing down.
Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Crosby made some big contributions for them in the win. Drove in 4 runs at the plate. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. And now the DH, Zach Cole.
Let's go, Gavin.
This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. Into second safely, it's a leadoff double to start the game. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. This one is labeled. Does it have the distance? That's down, one hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. In the air to left. Makes the catch. Tags up from second, heads to third. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
All right, is Eddie coming up now?
So up next, Alex Freeland.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Skips in, and excellent work to hold that one close. Could have been dangerous. Payoff pitch. Bounced up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in.
I was just pure luck at that point.
Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand.
Come on. Nah,
Out to center. And there's 2 down.
Thank you for that. How you doing today?
So 2 down. And now the center fielder, Quincy Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one out to right. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. And that extends the inning.
Enjoying this game, trying to get to the show.
He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome.
Appreciate you hitting the screen.
Hey, let's keep it going. Clutch up.
Swing, high fly ball to center field. That's pretty deep. Inning over. If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Crosby, 1 for 3.
Yeah, I grew up a gamer, man. My whole family.
Hit in the air,
gamers.
right field. And there's one down.
Whole family.
Base is empty with 2 out. And now the first baseman, Cooper Hummel. Right side, and this might do it. Rushing. Steps on the bag. Ball game. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win.
Appreciate that. Yeah, my mom played games. My brothers, cousins, sisters, all of us. Let's see what this is about. Okay, our weekends here in the midst of going on freaking. Yeah. Look who's going to the All-Star game. That's dope.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The All-Star Futures game on tap today. It's the American League Futures taking on the Future Stars from the National League. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman.
I like the shoes you got on.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So up next, John Crosby. This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's
In the
out of
All-Star game? Woo!
A 3-run shot, and it gives them the lead in the first.
With the
It's
fireworks
3-0.
and everything?
Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely
That's
buzzing
what I'm
right now.
talking
You can
about.
feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
That is dope.
With
the low 90s
In an
fastball, you
all-star
have to
game.
live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over
That's
there.
what they came to see, baby. You know what I'm saying? Flip that.
Jack Paglione, the next to hit.
That was dope.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Clark sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
You keep throwing it
He was all
inside.
over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Yeah.
Base knock center field. And that should be extra bases. DePaula
And that
around
RBI.
third. He'll score easily. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Locked.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now, Drew Gilbert. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Dives, but he kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And the batter now, Aiden Miller. Crosby takes his lead at third with one
Wait a minute.
away.
Did he have his chain outside his shirt? So I want it like that.
This one popped up. Isaac settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter number 4.
I don't know. It's just something.
Shortstop, Tommy.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Tommy Troy. And a pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Ryan Clifford trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Jason Churio. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
Mine.
That's the ball game.
You won.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win
2
today.
out of 3 my whole run. You know what I'm saying? Did really good for myself. If I do say so myself. They should have gave me a whole bunch of tokens for that. Home run at the show.
John Crosby, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Oklahoma City Comets, and
Come on.
1 down. Stepping to the plate for Sacramento, Matt Higgins. Line drive and a base hit, and that's into the corner. Around first, hustling for 2. Chance at a triple. The relay to third, not in time. He's safe.
My bad, guys.
It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate.
Clutch up for us.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a
I
base hit.
love right up the middle.
And the lead runner has to hold on at second. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like he comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how he counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. Here's the payoff pitch. Fly ball to right. Got it, and there's 2 away. Two outs and runners at first and second.
Turn, drive
Next
me,
up
kid.
for the
Let's go.
Comets, number 31.
The center fielder, Jose Ramos.
Jose Ramos.
Here comes the 2-2. Lifted in the air to left. Pomares settles underneath it. And that's that. Crosby now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. He hits a fly to center. It's carrying. They limit the damage here.
It's not good.
Today's action is brought to you by Hack and Slash Landscaping, offering Ultra Grass, the grass they don't want you to have.
Come on, Ken.
Crosby, 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nice.
Hard hit for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's in the dirt.
Runner, yes,
Runner
yes.
on the go. Right side, Schmidt. Throws, gets the out, 1 away.
So got me running early. They couldn't do the double play. You know what I'm saying?
The center fielder, Jose
Man at second, 1 away. The center fielder, the next to hit. On 0-1, the delivery. Well struck, out to left.
Get out, ball.
It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now back, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Runner at third, 2 away. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Alex Freeland. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field. And that will retire the side. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Zach Morgan. Blooper to right. And that will fall. The tying run is aboard. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and I don't think that one is going to break up his rhythm too much. Gotta say, he's been terrific with his command in this one. Crosby getting ready to hit.
Crosby.
That one ripped into right center. This one's back there. That one hops the wall. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 gone. He's just unconscious
I thought
at
he
the
was
plate
gonna
these
catch
days.
that.
Another big game here. Got a first pitch fastball he could
thought he
handle,
was gonna
and he
catch that.
really ripped it.
Sure.
And now with the go-ahead run in scoring position, they've got a shot to move ahead late in the ballgame.
We got 2 outs though.
0-1 now. That one hit to right. And we stay tied, inning over. We're back here at the ballpark, bottom 9. Coming up now to the dish for Sacramento, Casey Schmidt. This one to right. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Great swing on that one. Loud contact coming off the bat, and he's rewarded with the automatic double. Nice productive at bat. Base hit. throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody.
Man.
Winning run at third with one down.
Need to double play.
This one lifted to center field. Makes the play. Runner tags from third. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off. And your final score here today.
Balling though. I was balling though. I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you follow, subscribe, depending on what you're following me on. And I'll see you later on for part... What is this? Part 5 or 6?